In the vast expanse of the oceans, where borders disappear and power is measured not in miles but in presence, one type of machine has come to symbolize dominance at sea: the American aircraft carrier. More than a ship, it is a moving airbase, a floating fortress, and for decades the backbone of U.S. naval supremacy. Two classes defined this legacy: the mighty Nimitz-class and its successor, the revolutionary Gerald R. Ford-class. After World War II, America learned a lesson. Control of the skies meant control of the battlefield. But to bring that air power anywhere in the world, it needed a mobile base. The answer was the supercarrier. Ships so massive they could carry dozens of aircraft, launch them at will, and sustain operations far from home. The Nimitz-class, first launched in the 1970s, became the workhorse of American power projection. Nuclear-powered, each carrier could sail for over 20 years without refueling its reactors, making it almost limitless in range. At over 1,000 feet long and displacing more than 100,000 tons, the Nimitz carriers became icons of American might. Aboard a Nimitz-class carrier, over 5,000 sailors and aviators live and work. It is a city at sea, complete with hospitals, workshops, kitchens, and command centers. On its vast flight deck, up to 90 aircraft are packed, from fighters like the F/A-18 Super Hornet to early warning planes and helicopters. Launching and recovering jets on a moving deck in the middle of the ocean is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. Each takeoff and landing is a ballet of precision, teamwork, and nerves of steel. But even the most powerful machines grow old. By the 21st century, the Navy wanted a carrier that was not just bigger, but smarter, more efficient, and built for the wars of tomorrow. Enter the Gerald R. Ford-class, the newest and most advanced aircraft carrier ever built. With the first ship commissioned in 2017, the Ford is a technological leap forward. Instead of steam catapults, it uses the EMALS system, electromagnetic aircraft launch system, firing aircraft into the sky with magnetic power. This reduces stress on the planes, increases launch speed, and allows for a higher sortie rate. The Ford's advanced arresting gear recovers aircraft more safely and reliably than ever before. Its nuclear reactors generate 3 times the power of a Nimitz, leaving room for future weapons like lasers and railguns. And automation means fewer sailors are needed, cutting crew size by hundreds. A carrier never sails alone. It travels at the heart of a carrier strike group, protected by destroyers, cruisers, submarines, and supply ships. Together, they form one of the most formidable fighting forces on Earth. From deterrence in peacetime to full-scale war, these floating fortresses send a clear message. Wherever they sail, America has arrived. For some, carriers are symbols of overwhelming American strength. For others, they represent an outdated giant in an age of missiles and drones. But one thing is certain: when a Nimitz or a Ford appears on the horizon, it changes the balance of power instantly. For the sailors who serve aboard them, life is not about politics. It is about discipline, duty, and surviving the endless rhythm of the sea. The Nimitz-class has served for half a century and will continue for decades. The Gerald R. Ford-class is only beginning its journey, with at least 10 carriers planned to dominate the seas through the 21st century. Together, they represent not just ships, but the very embodiment of America's belief that control of the oceans means control of the future. They are not just steel and engines. They are a nation's will, forged into floating fortresses. The Nimitz and the Gerald R. Ford, colossal symbols of power, precision, and the promise that wherever the sea stretches, American air power can follow.